The statistics say that you will most likely not go to college. Most of us won't even graduate high school. So why bother? We could make so many excuses, move from school to school, don't know how to apply, it costs too much, only have a GED, being on your own is tough, school is tough. But the bottom line is, if you want to go to college, there's a school with a program for you.
I went to college because I love getting an education. Like I love learning. Like I love being in the school environment. It's hard to be a youth in foster care. So being in school was like an escape away from, everyday life in foster care.
I lived with my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, and she was very educational focused and really always encouraged me to achieve higher and go to college, and college was always a plan for us. I did see some tingling, some little bit of hope of me going to college if I focused.
My mom never placed me in school because there was one school right around the block from where I used to live, and I would ask my mom, why didn't I ever go to school? And my mom would just look at me like, don't worry about it, just go watch Teletubbies, go watch Barney. Once I graduated junior high school, I was so excited. My first thought was, I was thinking ahead, was college-wise. Where was I going to go to college? Me being in foster care, what would I be studying? How would I what steps would I be taking in order for me to be going to college and studying what I want to study, or where in college I would be going?
My case is going to college and furthering my education to make my life better. Whether it be by giving back to the community or just being there for somebody, I'm right there.
Going to college is one of the few choices that someone can make individually in their life. So I don't remember any time where I thought it wasn't a possibility.
Being in care influenced my decision to come to college because there's a lot of negative statistics out there that do say that, kids in foster youth, don't go to college or don't even graduate from high school. I just didn't want to be a part of that, only because I know the family that I've come from, and as far as struggling with school and trying to get there, and once you have the opportunity to get there, why not take advantage of it?
You're not alone when you're at college. Sure, some things are a little different for you than for some traditional college students, but there are people on campus and in the foster care community that will be there for you.
Don't say you got nobody. There's people at your agency.
Each EOP student gets an EOP counselor, and they were a major part of my life. There's somebody I can go and talk to.
My caseworker played a role, and she actually brought me to Hudson Valley so I can actually meet my advisor and get all my paperwork done.
ETV provided me with $5,000 each year of my education. And in my senior year of college, they also provided me with a career coach.
When I first transitioned from high school to college, I thought that I can do it all by myself. I thought I didn't need anyone. But when I got to college, I realized that if I didn't have the people around me, pushing me to get where I was or where I made it to, I wouldn't have got there.
There's people at your school who's willing to help you. Never say never. Never is never a word.
The fact that you're even thinking about going to college says that you have the potential and that you have the drive to go. You just have to push yourself forward. You can get through school. You can find all of the emotional, financial help. Don't let yourself be your own worst enemy.
I have friends who actually have dropped out of high school, and they're not doing too well financially and, all around. And they come to me for help. There's not much you can do when you drop out. You can't really get a job because you don't have a high school diploma. It makes a really big difference.
It really is something to be proud of. It's something that I will have achieved on my own. It's something that I would have done, to better myself. It's something that no one can really take away from me.
I'm about to graduate in May for my associates. I'm part of New Yorkers for Children, president for the Youth Advisory Board. I'm doing a whole bunch, and I am happy that, I'm doing what I got to do. And I will keep moving forward.
I can go to college.
I can go to college.
I can.